Hello, my name is Carlos. I have an avocado grove in Homestead, Florida. And today what I want to do is graft this piece of scion wood from a variety called Oro Negro, which is kind of a new variety that has been coming around. The reason I'm doing that is because there is a bug coming that supposedly will affect the avocado industry in Dade County. But any avocado that has a Guatemalan or Mexican genes in it will be more resistant. This has Mexican genes in it, Oro Negro. And I'm going to graft it onto this seedling that I have here that's very strong and healthy. First, what I like to do is, since I only have one piece, I only have one tree, so the tree was kind of weak, so I only was able to take one piece. I'm going to cover the top part of it with chloroform, which will help retain the humidity in it. This is like a waxy film. I'm going to cut a piece and wrap. I should have some scissors in here, but I don't, so I'm going to cut it with these. So you see, it's like a waxy film that comes with a backing of paper. And what you want to do is you don't want to put a lot, you just want to put the top part, start maybe like here, stretch it a bit so you don't have a very strong, cover this butt right here. Tighten it a bit and wrap it all around, and when you get to like the top part, just stretch it and do like a little twist. Now your buttwood is protected from the humidity. I'm doing this in the middle of April, so it gets pretty hot here in Florida, and you want this to succeed. Normally, if I had 10 of these and 20 of these, I would go and not do this. But since I only have one piece, I want to make it stick. Then what we need to do next is try to find a match, because we're going to be doing a cleft graft. We want to find a piece of this tree that would about be the same size. So I think I have identified one piece up here. So what we need to do is cut these leaves here. I'm going to leave these here because I think they serve a purpose to keep the tree alive and flowing. And I'm going to cut it to about here. Well, and I'm going to make this a little bit nicer. Cut this. This is a tool I use, which is kind of really nice. It comes from a surgical company. If I get a chance, I'll post it somewhere in this video, the name of it. Okay? So what we want to do is cut this trunk right in the middle and make an equal size. Now what I like to do is I like to hold the knife with one hand and the other one, and just apply steady pressure until you split it. See? I'm going to do a similar cut on this side. You want to make it sharp so it will go into that wedge that you are kind of cutting. Ideally, it should be done on one, but this piece of scion wood, it's for some reason, it's very hard. Just be careful with your finger. See, there is a black piece of something here that I really don't like, and I'm going to try to shave that off. There. Now I got it exactly how I want it. We're going to put it in here. Just pass it a little bit to where there is some resistance. And then I would take and wrap it with these. Or you could take a piece of plastic. I usually like to use this white plastic because it's very stretchable. Make sure this is even and the edges don't come out. Keep holding it with your finger as you wrap it around. Keep wrapping until you go into the piece of cyan wood. Make it very tight. Very tight. Go up. Go back down again. Now you are done. And put a nut in it. And you're done. I will try to show up the progress of this graft within the next few weeks. I will check it in about 3 weeks. I will cut open, if it has not started to move, the top of the parafilm. But in the meantime, we're going to put it in a shady location now, and we'll wait to see what nature does with it. This is a very good tool that I was mentioning to you about. Sometimes you could spend a lot of money with a grafting knife, and this is called the Sheffield. It's made in Sheffield, England, by a company that does surgical blades. The beauty of it is that you get like 15 blades for 50 blades for $15, and this tool costs like $5. So instead of spending $50, $60, $20 for a grafting blade, you have this. It's disposable, it's very clean, and it's retractable, so you can protect the blade and your fingers while you're working.